even sure if I will end up posting this one. But we will see how it unfolds. But I guess the basis for the reason of me wanting to pick this up is because it has been a long time. And I wanted to fill everybody in as to what's going on in my life and where I am, and to see what message Holy Spirit has to bring forward for us today. So predominantly within the last few weeks, everything that I speak of in all of my videos is being put into practical application. I feel no longer am I seeking, no longer am I trying to find, no longer am I busy doing, but I have accepted and I am being who I am. I feel this tremendous peace, absolute freedom, and absolute gratitude of knowing who I am and who God is and who we all are, and to know 100 billion thousand percent that we all have a part in God's plan. And for me, if you've continued to listen to my videos, you will know that I've accepted my part in God's plan and I've been fulfilling it and continue to do so. And through this process of fulfilling God's plan, it's been a process of healing my mind and healing my own perception of this world. So it has nothing to do with, trying to become more spiritual. It has nothing to do with trying to find a guru and be religious and do all these things on a continual basis that make me be a good learner, a good student. For me, what it's been is a silent acceptance that there is a voice for God that resides within me, and this silent acceptance that anything but love does not exist, and to understand the two clear distinctions between truth and illusion, and that this truth and illusion is not told to us by anything that is outside of us. It is taught to us from within us, and what we see outside of us is a reflection of what's going on within. So it's constant lessons that are being brought forward to us in our days. A major lesson, I guess I wouldn't even necessarily say it's a lesson anymore, but what's been happening is I've been able to spend a lot of time on the subway, on the bus, with all the people. And it's easy in the mind of ego to judge and to see all the differences, all the different colors, all the different, monetary values of things that they are wearing and holding and going. There's 1,000 different ways in which we can judge these people on the bus and on the subway. But for me, what I have learned is that this voice of judgment is the voice of illusion that does not exist, that I'm making up because I believe it to be true. And as I've continued to lift my own beliefs of false thoughts and false judgments, I am letting myself be taught how to see truly. So now, instead of just seeing bodies who are busying off to work in the days, I'm seeing that spark of light. I'm seeing that spark of God that is in each and every single one of us. And I know that it doesn't matter what they've done in the past. It doesn't matter who they think they are. It doesn't matter really anything other than the truth of who they are. And I know that because I have accepted who I am for myself, and I've seen the perfection that comes from that. I've been able to witness and continue to witness the miracles that encompass my entire existence here. That it's not just something that, will happen to lucky people, but that naturals are our right as children of God. And therefore anything that we think that we have done in the past that makes us feel guilty, or makes us feel shame, or makes us feel like we've sinned in any way, is simply a thought about ourselves that needs forgiveness. And as I've mentioned many times before, forgiveness is not the forgiveness of this world. Forgiveness is a shift in perception that lets us see that what we thought happened in the past didn't happen at all. So it's not a matter of moving from the depressed and pissed off and frustrated days to the more happier days that see it through gratitude. That's not forgiveness, okay? Forgiveness is when you can look on the past And you can see that what you thought occurred did not happen at all. And the only thing that remains is the perfect love of who they are, of who we are, and the realization that what's going on here is just a dream. And that it really, really, really doesn't matter what goes on here, because this is just a dream in the mind of God's children. And we are here waking up to this truth and remembering that we have this power within us, this power of love, this power of forgiveness that we can freely give to everyone and everything at all moments throughout our day. Right? So no matter where we go, on the bus, in the shopping mall, walking up and down the street, every person that passes us by is not a stranger. They are our brothers and our sisters, and they are to bring us lessons, and we are to bring them the gifts of peace, the gifts of salvation, so we may see them truly as they really are. And as we see others as they really are, we see ourselves as we really are. And that's how we become natural miracle workers, because we've put ourselves back into the position of where we belong, as a soul first, and then learning the power of our mind, undoing error, and letting it fall to form, letting it fall to body, instead of going the other way around. We need not focus on being raw vegans. We need not focus on finding, the most perfect house for us that's most convenient for our body and our form. We need not go out looking for anyone or anything to fulfill us and make us happy. We are here to choose. We are here to choose truth between illusion. We are here to choose the laws of God and not the laws of man. We are here to seek first thy kingdom within the self and let it shine across the land like Jesus taught us, and he did, and he exemplified for us. We can still do this today. Trust me, I do it every day of my life. And it unfolds more perfectly than you can ever think possible when you literally just let go. So I feel today, I feel a lot of the time why I don't make videos anymore is because I'm repeating myself. I'm saying the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again, and that's fine. It's beautiful. It's exactly what people need to hear at the perfect time. But for me, I'm at the point now where I've accepted it, and I'm living it, and I'm being it, and I'm now creating. And this Center for the One is picking up steam like there's no tomorrow. We're having an opening celebration. Well, I guess it's not fully opening the doors, but the opening of the experience and the essence of the creation in September in Innisfil, Ontario. And everything is unfolding so perfectly. I'm so at peace, and I'm so happy. And I know that God wills happiness for us, and as I've accepted my part in God's will, this is what's happened. So I guess I'm here today to say to each and every one of us that we all have a part to play, and that we are exactly where we need to be for utmost perfect learning, and that all of our lessons present itself to us through everyone and everything around us in all relationships, whether we thought that they were strangers, whether we know that they're family members, whether we know that they're friends, whatever label we want to put on it, it's still all for the purpose of salvation and healing our mind. And again, salvation is another word for forgiveness, right? So we are here forgiving our perception of the world so we can let the forgiven world dawn on our mind and extend throughout this world, instead of thinking that we're in this world, affected by the laws of this world, and money is our king, and therefore we're going to be living in this depravity and chaos and sickness that does not even exist. Right, so I guess to finish off here, I just wanted to remind all of you that there's a soft, quiet, loving voice of reason that resides in your mind, as it does within mine, and right now I'm communicating to it. And if you let yourself sit in a silent quietness and listen and question your thoughts, question your experience, you will be shown the truth about what's going on. You will be able to remember the truth of who you are, and all of the power in heaven will be restored to you, so you may give it away to the rest of the world like I am, and live a life filled with abundant miracles and joy, as that is our natural state as God's children. And that is who we are. And so beyond accepting who we are, there's nothing else to do here. So just know that everything is okay. And you are exactly where you need to be. And you are listening to this for a reason. And let yourself experience what I am saying is true. And not judge it. Because as we know, it's that ego mind of judging. And let yourself see beyond my form, into my eyes, into the light that is there. And recognize the light that is there. Because it's the same light that is in you. And together, we truly, truly are joining together to make this world a better place. And so it is. Talk to all of you soon. Hopefully, whenever that might be.